Hey guys, that's a very quick review of Milescraft saw guide. It says it's for circular and jigsaws, and comes in a nice clamshell packaging together, and that's what it's in its assembled state. Everything seems to be well indicated, like what does it exactly consists of. Very nice and sturdy. Indications all around that it's ABS, 50% fiber reinforced. Those are the clamps where you put your jigsaw here, clamp it down, or use those two, clamp it down. And that's your fence. That's your fence, 1/8 of an inch increments here. Do that, push it out. Also 15% ABS, 15% fiber reinforced. Nice good bolts, nice good molding for the plastic that's being done, like this one here for example with the detent. Let me show you. So that's the detent here. The lever goes inside and you kind of tighten it. Once this goes in, you tighten it with the detent bolt here. So I would say it's a pretty good product, right? So I think one thing I'm really not fond of. First of all, this is meant for making circular cuts as well with a jigsaw. Why on earth you need that many holes? Can somebody explain to me? They included, by the way, they included a nail in the package. Why? Why do I need to have that many holes? I don't understand this. That's the manual. Just printed on printer, laser printer, stamp, stapled together. It's something useless. The other thing that I didn't like. So this is the base here. This is the base, and they couldn't find a place for this to attach to the base somewhere, or here, or wherever, like to have something like put it here or wherever, or put it in the handle. Instructions say store this back in the bag. Are you kidding me? The other thing, so it's meant to be able to cut with a circular saw 1 to 14 inches. Remember this. The other thing, scan for compatibility. There is no compatibility list of this saw guide. You really, before buying, you don't really know to what exactly this can bolt onto. Of course, it will bolt onto most of the saws, most of the jigsaws out there. You can just put it here or here, make adjustments different places, and then this can clamp in like this. This clamps in, and then you further tighten it with this thing. So this will hold. But still, they could have at least tried. Once they printed this on the packaging itself, they could have at least tried to put out some compatibility list. And I'm really annoyed by this. 14 inches. Now let's give it a try. So we are saying that if we put this, so let's assume this is the maximum here, on this side and on this side, this is the maximum. So the maximum between this and this is 9 inches. How on earth do we get to 14 inches? How do we get to that? It's just sloppy advertisement. And the other thing, this thing comes apart in two. So there are two parts, the red part and the black part. You see two bolts here? So they went at lengths to do all of those molded bolts and everything. But those metal bolts actually bolt direct into the plastic. There are no inserts, no brass inserts there or anything. Not sure focus. So there are no inserts here, right? It just bolts directly into the plastic. That is pretty much stupid. I like their other products, but this one is an example of go back to the drawing board and do it again. It's just crazy. Yeah, I really don't like that. I'm about to return it, but again, it can be used with a jigsaw here, where you can just do what, 9 inches. Let's see the actual, because we can't trust really either the assembly instructions or the rest of the shit. So the maximum cut is 11 and a half, probably between 11 and a half to 11 and 3/4. Safely say 11 and a half. So at least this, on the instructions, at least this is correct. This one, however, 14, it doesn't work. Yep. And let's see the installation. So in order for you to use this, let me zoom out. In order for you to use this, you need to clamp it like this. Okay. Okay. So you need to clamp it real good. Alright, and supposedly you can work with this. Yeah, it doesn't clamp very good, but it is what it is. I wouldn't say this is the best thing to use, and it is not. So let's measure here the actual distance. Okay. Eight and 3/4. Yep, that's what it is. That's what you can rip your maximum ripping with. Again, it doesn't cost as much. This is about 14 bucks at Home Depot. It's a very good price. I really like their other products, but this one is, I'm just not too crazy about this one. Thanks for watching.